Absolutely. Angles are your friend.
Yes, that is why I've come to the conclusion after touring your plot that you are 100% a collecticore.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Finnickman. I'm back with another Palia tour. I'm here with Ashvara. How you doing today, Ashvara?
I'm well, thank you.
I am just, it's always fun for me whenever we go to visit plots, the initial load. Because the way that Palia works, like it loads everything in at the same time. And it's just like, you don't really, everything just kind of pops into existence. And, you know, I start to see like all of these things materialize in front of me. And it's just kind of cool to see all that. But I'm just like, I'm taking little pan arounds and just kind of looking and seeing how you have everything laid out and balanced and the title of your plot. So yeah, you're my tour guide. Where are we going?
We're going to go and have a look at the residence first.
Okay.
And we're going to go sort of like right to left.
Okay, cool.
So
I like
we're
your
going down this.
flower work. We've toured a couple
Yeah.
of your plots, like, and you always you have really good flower work for sure.
Yeah, I like the flowers. I always hit flower cap pretty quick. I went for a more formal look on this one because it is a museum.
Oh yeah. Well, that's how you know you're doing something right. I mean, you're pushing Palia to its limits.
Pretty much. Trying. So this is like the formal entrance.
Oh yes. And you know, I don't know. It's this particular color scheme that just really looks extra formal. Especially anything bellflower just looks like super
Regal.
luxurious, regal. Yes, absolutely, absolutely
I've tried
right.
to make it cozy as well.
Regal and cozy. There you go.
Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah, but you
We
can
go-
cozy is a state of mind. I mean, you can be fancy and cozy at the same time. I think that's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, we go
Ooh.
straight into the kitchen area, fully functional for baking most things.
Yeah, right.
But
No,
nice looking stuff.
sorry, I didn't mean that. That no, I
No, I
was
know.
agreeing with you. I wasn't just saying, yeah, right. No, I like how you've decorated. Oh, this is like actually this is pretty cool. Kind of how you have everything stacked up, making it look like this is a furniture piece, but it's shelves in this
Yeah, we
cool
do
corner.
sort of lack an open plan sort of bookshelf.
Right.
Everything is it's either already decorated, like the industrial one, or
Mm-hmm.
the ranch one is enclosed and it already has some things on it. So
You want to know
it's the best of
something?
both.
Just I don't know if the word it would be like funny, silly, humorous, but just kind of a point of fact is almost every kitchen I've toured, the tour guide has to put a little disclaimer on it, just like you did, which is it fully functional or not?
I know, but some people just do like a really decorative kitchen that doesn't actually work as a kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what they mean. It's just you're just like this is you know they address them. So this is a fully functional kitchen. Okay, cool,
It's like
sweet.
you're a real estate agent.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This yeah, no, it's true. I do sometimes feel like a realtor as I'm walking around. I'm following
Then we have
you.
the buffet.
Ooh, nice.
Well, the server ready for lunch or dinner.
Ooh. Yeah, getting the table set. I've
Yeah.
seen some very elaborate, meticulous designs for all of the plates and forks and spoons, and that just like my brain doesn't calculate that very well. I'm just like, it's a fork, it's a spoon, you put it in your hand and you put food on it and you put it in your mouth. Yeah, I'm uncultured.
Whereas I just chucked a load down.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But it is very nice though. It's like this particular build, and I'm just going to pause here for a second. This particular build shows progress. Like some people already have it all laid out, but this is like you're getting ready to. So you're getting ready to put down for food service. I think that's
I
cool.
wanted it more lived in.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And then we have the second formal lounge.
Ah, yes, the on lounge. Kind of like the on suite. I don't know. Trying to sound fancy ain't working.
But I really love the Dragon Tide stuff. It just sings to me.
What particular, like, what about it particularly sings to you?
I think its theme. I do like dragons. I do like dragons a lot. I like Chinese and Japanese themed furniture as well.
Mm.
It never suits any sort of like house I have in particular, but I really do like it for in-game decorating.
Yeah,
It's just
I
so
mean,
fun.
if you got, a
Oh,
giant
if I had
couch like
unlimited
this
money, I'd
dropped on
have a
your,
lounge like this.
yeah, that's cool. I personally, if I had a big old couch like this dropped on my front porch, I would not know what to do with it. But that's cool though. I mean, they're very ornate designs and are very,
They are
very
very
lovely.
ornate. You have to have the house to suit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then we have the outdoor sitting area.
Nice. I've seen some really creative ways of linking the gazebo with the house, and I think this is pretty cool because it does give the appearance of a patio.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
So many different ways to describe
yeah.
it.
So it's a covered patio, yeah.
Yeah. See? Yeah. You can't see it just because of the material, but there's a very fine mesh, on the outside of the poles of the gazebo to keep the bugs out. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Very fine.
These are the chosen bugs. They're the chosen ones. They get to
Yeah,
stay
they are
in.
the chosen ones. I like to use the bugs and fish for decorating.
Yeah, I think that's the whole purpose of having the star quality stuff is when you use their colors and their motion as a form of decoration. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, because the midnight paddlefish, this is one of my favorite fish.
Nice. I think it's kind of it's been very interesting too how people have color coded the crabs. Woo! Alliteration.
I did not mean to do that. Oh,
well, that's okay.
there we go.
Yeah, color coded the crabs and put them in different places.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the right color, you go here.
I like the kitchen. It is quite a soothing blend.
It is. You have awesome sight lines. It's always fun to just kind of like look down a direction and see all the different components kind of coming together for a complete thing. But yeah, I am following you. Where to next?
Yep. Oh, this way. Bedroom.
Oh, yeah. You got an extension. Yeah, I was like, we haven't seen everything on this side, I'm sure.
Definitely not.
Ah.
So this is my bedroom.
Nice.
I love this bedroom. I would definitely have this.
Okay, pop quiz. What's their name?
That's Sandy.
Sandy? Oh, nice. You gotta be quick on your paws with me.
And then this is the bathroom, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
For some special time with Ho Daddy.
Oh, okay. Very nicely lit, though. I mean, I it's one thing to have a build, and I always like to point this out. It's one thing to have a build, but it's another altogether when you start putting all of these components together. And even though you have a story behind it, which is what happens more often than not, the lighting that you've chosen for this just it gives it. It's not overbearing. It's nice and warm.
Yeah, I wanted warm lighting, not like really too bright, but not too dark either.
Right. Especially when you mix the cool and the warm lights together, like cooler lights for the mirrors and then the warmer lights over the tubs. Yeah, that's cool.
And going through here is my study.
Ooh, cabinet of curios. Nice cozy chair next to the fire. Sweet. Studying the moon phases. I don't think that clock will do you too well. No, it's summoning. Yeah, gotcha. You got to keep cool, right?
Absolutely. It gets hot in that corner.
Yeah, I bet, especially with all of the summoning going on.
So yeah, just so you got a little work station over here.
Yeah, I liked kind of how you've set up all these different corners in different ways. You can tell this is kind of a similar design to the kitchen, but it's colored differently, so it looks completely different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I like to use sort of a color theme for a room.
Yeah.
So this is the autumn color theme.
Yeah, it works really well with that wallpaper too.
I love this wallpaper, but I don't use it often enough.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there like that,
There is. Then we have a little sitting area out here as well.
Ooh.
It has hit plot limit, so I can't add anything more.
Oh no! But it looks really nice. Like you've balanced the colors. It jives very nicely.
I like color.
I can tell. Nice little seating areas too, and this is a fun thing. People have done the derpy deer hauling something.
He's just there to guard the plants.
How's he doing?
So,
Is he doing justice?
He's Well, he's eating more than he's guarding, but we're teaching him.
There you go.
So this is the museum.
Ah, ooh,
So we have the reception here.
nice.
And then to the left, we have the Egyptian wing and trophy room.
Let's pan around to the
And to the right, we have the gallery and wall of shame.
gallery and wall of shame.
So we'll go to the right first. Oh, and obviously, ancient fish.
Yes. Ancient fish indeed.
He had to have his own place.
You totally nailed the lighting, and I like seating like this. I mean, it's so accurate for a museum. You got up the gallery walls mixed of all the different
I'd only
things.
just recently gone to the British Portrait Gallery again, and this is how they have it, like with benches in the middle of the room so you can sit and look at the art.
Yeah, study it.
And then this is obviously my work in progress wall of shame.
Oh, fun. Why are you ashamed of your accomplishments?
The fact that I romanced them all at once.
Oh. And then why is Eshi over here in the corner?
Well,
is that
I don't like
extra wall of shame?
I just don't like her.
Yeah.
So I've got most of the level 4 and 5 stuff that I've actually got in this room. Most.
That's cool though. It's cool, like again for museums, you got the dark wallpaper and the lighting pointed to it, and it's just nice ways of highlighting certain things.
Yeah, and then on this side is obviously the Egyptian wing.
Nice.
Because this furniture set just gives me Egyptian vibes.
Really does. Yeah, like ancient Egyptian vibes for sure. And I mean, these scrolls obviously have been emptied and preserved and stuff, so it's just
absolutely
replica shells for display purposes.
And then the obligatory trophy room with just a couple of spaces left.
Oh, that's cool. I know I've said it a million times. This is one of my favorite things about Palia, being able to have an accomplishment and an achievement and being able to display it. Because
it's really nice.
Yeah, like you can have like a Steam achievement all you want, but it's just really a piece of paper at the end of the day.
No, it's just a digital accomplishment, isn't it?
Right. But when you got this thing that you can put in your house and people are like, what's that? Oh, it's that medal that you get from beating the game that we all suck at.
Oh, yeah, that game.
Yeah, that game. Yeah.
My highest score is 6.
That's higher than mine.
And then if you don't step further than the threshold after the hallway, you'll see the babies.
All right, let's see. There's baby 1. There's baby 2. They're just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little bit further. Gonna spook them.
Yeah, you can just about step over it, but not much more about there.
Yep, and there they go.
There they go.
Fly away. I love their reactions though. The fox especially, the kitsune, that just goes eek, run away. Very nice lighting, very nice flowers here in the center. I think that it's been really cool how people have taken these builds that we get from the temples and turned them really into sacred sites.
Yeah, that's what it's the shrine. It's the courtyard shrine.
Yeah. And if you're ever curious like how to bring an area alive, just add more plushies.
This is almost the sum total of my plushies.
Yeah.
I've not been very lucky on the plushie front.
Oh, I don't have any like Cernic plushies at all, despite, my I've just consistently hunted, with friends, but it should be good.
So this is the aquarium wing.
Nice.
I say wing, it's a room.
Wouldn't it be a fin though?
Oh, I just love this unit.
Yes. Well, you said wing. I was like aquarium, it'd probably be a fin. It's morning for me here, but I'm firing on all cylinders.
Oh, it's late afternoon now.
Yeah.
But I thought the flotsam and the makeshift stuff really worked well in here.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. I hope that they add more in the future.
Me too. I love the flotsam set.
Yeah, nautical themed things.
Yeah, I've not put all of the fish in because some of them are just boring.
I think that's okay. I really think that's okay. when you're considering a room like this, an aquarium room, you know, your first instinct may to be to display all of the fish and all of the other
Yeah,
aquatic things that you can do, but you don't have to. You can
it was
just
either too many
yeah,
or
you
just pull it.
yeah, and just using the right amount with what the look that you're going for, it's just a great tip, I think, especially when you have them broken up onto these tables. They're colored blue, and you just have just your favorite ones.
I love the Paltex sets.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's very tubular.
And
Again,
then
just
across the way, we've got
capturing
the book
beautiful
captain.
sidelines.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I like that little corner. It's a nice corner. We gotta check this out real
yeah, you
quick.
go check it out.
Is it pointing at the sky?
It should sort of be.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta curve it around the
Just a
trees, but
smidge.
yeah, just a smidge. Are you sure
And
that's
then we
not
have
your
the
spine on your neighbor's
book
corner?
room. Well, I need some inspiration sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's a way to do it. And see, this is also a really good application of it too, right? The same concept in this room that you had in the other room. Your colors are on point. You're using the chests to kind of stack them up, and it feels very, using those chests, like it feels very kind of, you've been on excursions, expeditions, and
Yeah.
you've found these bugs and you brought them back and you're studying them and
Yeah, it's more of a working book space.
right, yeah.
It is a nice calming room though.
It is. It is a very calming room. The bamboo wallpaper for sure.
Oh, I love the bamboo wallpaper. It's one of my favorites. I have lots of favorites.
Nothing wrong with that. Some people, when asked to pick a favorite, just gives them anxiety. Wow, we covered everything in here. All right.
Yeah, we've done everything in here. Before we go to the gift shop, I'll show you the secret area.
Okay, following you. No choppas. No hunting choppas. Also like pointing out places where you really got to keep the camera low. I like those little walkways.
Absolutely. And this is
Ooh.
the target range.
This is a proper target range. Wow.
You've got stations for each person, markers for the meterage, and different targets.
That's probably one of the most accurate target ranges I've seen, especially like how you use the boost, the lighting, like it hits all the notes. That's really cool.
I just wanted something on this side that was sort of simple but effective.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then we can go and see the gift shop.
Nice.
Can't leave the museum without a trip to the gift shop.
Of course. Of course. That's where they get you.
It's worth the price of entry.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, yes. As we've meandered through this entire plot, you can see all of the things that you've seen and you've enjoyed can be purchased here at the gift shop,
Yes,
including
absolutely.
the candelabras and the.
And on the opposite side is a selection of books for your perusal and souvenir mugs.
Did you see this mug and it reminded you of mead and hot chocolate? Well, now you can purchase one today.
And obviously, if you need a timepiece
Yes.
or a piece of art.
Prints available on display. That's too fun. That's too fun.
Would you like a gem?
Yeah. I mean, they're, crafted from like quartz or something. They're not exactly real gems. They're semi-precious stones.
No.
They're, even though they're star quality, but like, holy cow, you do have a lot of gems though. Wow. I mean, I know that it's for show, but wow.
I know.
These look like books, don't they?
They do. The Jasper just doesn't seem to like hit the same note as the rest of them.
Yeah, it needs to be,
Cool.
It needs to be cut for sure.
And then we have the office at the back for the office manager.
Oh gosh, yeah, they get the smallest desk and the tiniest chair.
Yep.
Because they're just a manager. They're just middle management.
Yeah. Just don't need them.
Yeah, the shop could just pretty much run on its own, but
Absolutely.
they were given that promotion a long time ago and they're not letting it go. Very, very well executed. I like the story behind it and everything. It's those
There's
little
a reason why
moments that
mining is
just,
my highest level skill.
oh yeah, I totally understand that. So where would be the coziest place on your house or plot for Q&A?
I would imagine that'd be over in the residence.
So Q&A time, probably one of my favorite times that we can get to know you a little bit better. We've done a couple of speed tours and you got some more on the way too. I like to use the first part of this to tell you, all the things that I enjoyed, which I'll tell you this much, there wasn't hardly anything that I would ever consider not enjoying because there's just so much stuff that is so well executed on this plot, including the lighting, your flower work, your attention to detail. I mean, it's just so incredible, so incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that you've just meticulously placed lots of things and not even in for example the table, right? You have shown movement in the table without just kind of capturing a snapshot. It's like, oh, this is like it's already done. It's already done and you can never, you never touch it again, that kind of decoration. But like you're like, it shows movement, like they're getting ready to set the table. It
Absolutely.
shows
Angles are your friend.
Yes. And that Asafara is why I've come to the conclusion after touring your plot that you are 100% a collecticore.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, okay? I have heard some of the most quintessential quotes in my day, right? By some of our other Palian tour guides. Lady Edith, said during her tour, "It just makes sense. That was so practical, it slapped my face." And when you said angles are our friend, that right there, that is the most quintessential eclecticore thing I've ever heard, ever, in over 100 house tours. Now, I'm not joking. That was like, whoo, take me a second to
I
recover
say that
from
a lot to a lot of people who are having trouble with decorating.
Yeah.
I'm like, angles are your friend. Don't put things flat against the wall. Angle them.
And that to me is what is quintessential to eclecticore design is the angles. When you have things that are angular but they're still balanced, that is probably that is like one of my signs. That's one thing that really clues me in on a house design core, like where you're leaning, because you've shown, and I know lots of other people can agree here, you can move that needle in certain directions, whether you wanted to do things that are more clean core, which is a lot of the aspects of your museum and your house. And then you have things that are cluttered, but not like full clutter core. It's just like you're just kind of, you're swaying in that direction, like your bug room and your aquarium. Not saying that
Depends
it's cluttered.
on the mood.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely. Like they're full, but they're not like cluttered, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can still move around.
Yeah.
You don't need a path.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. You're cluttercore when you got to tell people where to walk.
Yeah.
But I mean,
where possible, I always try and make sure that you can actually walk around furniture. I mean,
right, because at the end of the day, you have to be able to walk around it.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, though, I think cluttercore people, they're so used to walking in their spaces like secondhand nature. They forget that other people may have to walk around in it or not. I mean, you never know.
Just climb over. It'll be fine.
Just climb over. Yeah, it's perfect. So that leads me to my first question. What has been the most difficult part of your plot to decorate?
Probably the museum, because I couldn't decide on a layout. And then when the courtyards came in, I was like, oh, that's what it needed. It needed that central aspect.
Yeah.
So that was really hard for me on this plot.
Right. That is cool. Yeah, totally. There's it's been one of the questions that, was introduced by the community this time around, and I think it's very accurate. Like some people, they have a table and it's that one, it's just like a table. Like, I don't know what to do with this table. Like everything else is immaculate, but there's just like one table. Like, gosh, I don't know what to do with this table. But that's so cool though. And the reason why like that is important is if you are watching this right now and you're looking for inspiration and you don't know where to start, just kind of iterate over it. And sometimes you just got to try different things out, like in your case, the courtyard, to see if that's actually, you know, the key here. Yeah.
Because originally the two, like the bug room and the aquarium, they were connected to the two end rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So they came off that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then to give it that central sight line as well into the courtyard, it just really opened it up for me.
So here's another fun thing that I like to do during Q&A is situational type things. Imagine an empty room, like a large room. An empty room could be a harvest house, doesn't matter, just like a large open space. And I'm not going to ask you what your favorite flower is because that would be unfair. But if you were to make a centerpiece in this empty room, what would be the first flowers that you use for it?
The gardenias, because they are a lot of bang for the buck. They're quite nice and bushy, and they cover a multitude of sins. So you could put something like right in the middle, and then you could have the gardenias around the edge. I like that.
Mm-hmm. What kind of colors would you use for that centerpiece?
So the gardenias are white. So then you could use the spears of the lavender or the new Bahari ones, which I can't remember the actual name of, but the deep pink spears as well. They're
Chat would
quite
know.
I just can't remember them off the top of my head.
Nah, it's okay. I forgive you. I wouldn't know either. I have to look up the guides and stuff. So, and tell us just a little bit more, like this hypothetical room. What would you add to that?
If we were going for a formal space, then I'd probably use quite a bit of the bellflower statuary, like the flowers that are right next to us now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Or the one with the bush on it, or even a couple of the fountains back to back. Not the big one, because that takes up a lot of space, but the smaller ones back to back, or even in a four.
Yeah. So this is the first time that I'm going to be doing this, but if you're watching this right now and you are picturing this room, I want you to take this idea and join our Discord and post a picture of it, including you, Ash.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll do the same.
I want to thank you, Ash, for inviting me out to this plot. I know that the tours they're queued up quite a ways away, but thank you for your patience. And it's really good that me and the community got to know you a little bit better today. And I look forward to seeing you for other events. It's very well executed. Very well executed plot.
Thank you so much for your time today. It's been so fun.
Yeah, awesome. All right. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like the video, follow me for more Palia tours, and I want to know in the comments what you all think. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.